Alright, yo, it's back with TJ. Back in another video. And today we finally got some news. Well, gameplay footage of EA Sports NCAA 25. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to do the reaction because the reaction video ended up being blurry and chopped and messed up. So I'd rather just do a full-on review on what I personally think about the gameplay. The gameplay footage will be in the background for this video so that we guys can see the gameplay for yourselves. Honestly, my honest opinion, this game looks fucking beautiful. I'm sorry, but this game looks beautiful, and it's definitely not a Madden reskin. From the running animations to the blocking animations to the abilities to the wear and tear system to the home field advantage to the new passing meter, which we'll get on later on in the video. It's a master. It looks like it's going to be a very fun masterpiece game in terms of gameplay. Now I know there's going to be some animations that some are going to be like, "Oh, I saw the animation on Madden. That's automatically a Madden reskin," even though that's only one animation, and there's going to be a couple animations that we see in Madden is going to be in NCAA football. That's just how Madden and college football has always been. Some animations from Madden are some animations that we see in college football. If you guys seen what I do in NCAA football 06 and Madden 06, you see that there's some of the same animations in both of those games respectfully. Sorry about that. But that doesn't mean that the game is gonna play poor. That doesn't mean that the game is gonna be the same thing as Madden. As you see on the screen, the game looks completely different from Madden. Starting with the wear and tear system. Now I feel like that's something that players like myself will take very, very seriously because it's an eye opener. It's more like we have to really be cautious on how we have our players play throughout the game. Throughout the game, our players gonna get tired, and depending on the hits, they can easily get injured and all of that stuff. And one of the things that really did catch my attention is the new passing meter. Now, the passing meter to me, it looks like 2K19, like NBA 2K19 and NBA 2K20's shot meter. If you guys remember how that looked like, that's basically what this meter looks like. And it looks very, very fun, and it looks like you just gotta get used to it. And the animations, the ball trajectory looks absolutely fun and flawless in this. But other than that, for example, another example is the home field advantage in the way how, of course, college football is known for their traditions and hostile environments and playing against a tough crowd, especially in arenas like Ann Arbor, and Alabama, the Swamp in Gainesville, Florida State, on all those good stuff, just to name a few. And as you saw on the screen, the center could even mess up on a snap due to the hostile environment. Now, depending on your quarterback's abilities, he can be calm under pressure while all the crowd noise is in front of, while you're hearing all the crowd noise. But sometimes, depending on what quarterback you have, the quarterback could possibly mess up and throw an interception while the crowd noise is in his ear. Now, the game menu, I'm not gonna lie, it looks sick. It looks sick. And the playbooks. The playbooks looks cool. They said there's numerous different playbooks, and y'all know me. I know I like to run my pass heavy offenses. And look at the option animation, the beautiful pitch. Like, it is a lot of key things, a lot of small details that I really, really like in this game. And especially, again, the running animations, the blocking animations, the way how the players move is completely different from Madden. And I'm one to say I do not like how the players run or move in Madden. I don't really like it. But the meter, let's really break that down. The meter, like I said, it looks like 2K19's, 2K20's shot meter. And that's something I think a lot of people, like myself, who's played multiple different sports games, who play both 2K and this, will love the fact that that's going to be an actual meter for a football game. And the way how they dove into the animations, also the way how they said a custom stem. And that's another fact that they play for hot routes. Custom stem is basically, let's just say your receiver is supposed to be running a five and comeback, and you could change it to a 10 and comeback, or go from a short post to a deep post, and you can go from a 10-yard post to a 20-yard post. Now, the more depth and the more we go into the game looks really fun, and it really looks promising, from the spin moves, the player abilities, to everything in the game, it looks a lot of fun. It looks like EA really nailed the gameplay aspects. Even though we know in the past, in terms of gameplay, EA has been absolutely abysmal. They've been the worst. And again, I'm gonna break down some key points that I found out about recently. I know the early access that kind of happened when I was screen recording it, but hey, I remember when some people were mad at the fact that there's no high school for Road to Glory. Now, my honest take on that is in the PS2 games there was no high school in the Road to Glory. It was just flat out, all right, you play your drill for your position, and and you end up going wherever you want to go. If you want to be a walk on, you can be a walk on. If you want to just chill, if you want to just go to school off your scholarship, go to school off your scholarship. But speaking about more breaking down the wear and tear system, like I said earlier, the more hits your quarterback or player will take, that will affect on how your player will play. Let's just say if someone keeps on attacking your arm, your quarterback's arm is going to be messed up, and it's going to mess up his throwing ability. If your running back keeps on getting hit in the legs, that's going to mess up his ability to move and his ability to juke and his speed. It's going to affect how he plays off the game. And as you see, look up the numerous player abilities that they have. Again, unlike Madden, where we have these abilities in Madden along to go with X Factor, but it doesn't really matter because the X Factor system is so broken that the player abilities don't mean nothing. Now the new kick meter, that's something that again people are gonna have to get used to. But at the same time, I like the new scoreboard. I like how the player like the AI reactions. I like it in the game. Like I said, it looks promising. It really does. It sounds promising. Now that we saw the actual gameplay footage, was the one thing that everyone wanted to see. Everyone was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get my hopes until I see gameplay." It doesn't look like a Madden reskin. It really doesn't. It doesn't look like a Madden reskin, but I know some people out there are still gonna find a way to say, "Oh, that is a Madden reskin. That's why you should get the game." Classic EA. I'm someone who's been bashing EA ever since Madden 13, bro. And I'm even saying that this game looks beautiful. This game looks beautiful. The stadium atmospheres looks cool. Throwing animations looks dope. The pass blocking, the home field advance is definitely going to be a lot of fun to play on. It's going to be fun to play the whiteout. It's going to be tough to play nighttime games in the whiteout. It's going to be tough to play in Texas. It's going to be tough to play in Georgia. It's going to be tough to play in hostile environments. And especially it's going to mess up your players' abilities and their mental toughness, which is realistic. It's arcadey, but it's realistic. And in my opinion, that's the best thing for a sports game, to be a little bit arcadey but a little bit realistic at the same time. A little bit arcade feel but a little bit of realistic feel. I know some people gonna want core simulation, but at the end of the day, it's a video game. It's a video game. Why not throw a little bit of arcade in there to have a little bit of fun? Just in case a casual player don't really want to play simulations, just want to play for fun. That's the perfect balance. And the game overall, in my opinion, I feel like it's really gonna be a very fun game despite no exporting draft classes. Now I do want to touch on that note as well. I want to touch on the fact that there is um no draft class. The reason why is because I said it on my TikTok. There's no the player likenesses is the reason why we don't have it. It's the reason why we don't have the draft class. Because remember, before in NCAA 14 and NCAA's before that, we were able to do it because it was basically a custom roster. It was basically up for grabs. So it's basically a roster that the user, created. So the fact that now it's that player likenesses is a thing, it's gonna play a factor. So meaning the players in college are gonna have to sign an NFLPA deal for the draft class to be imported. Now, hopefully they negotiate a deal eventually to where we could do that. Hopefully by this time next year, when the next college football game comes out, they already done negotiating a deal. But other than that, man, I really like this gameplay trailer. I like how the game looks. Definitely gonna pre-order it. Like I said, I got some shit on the way. Just give me some time and let me start cooking. Teaser for the game. Give it until next week. Sometime after you got the next. Give it some time, man. Trust me, you guys. And I promise y'all, I'm telling y'all this now. I got some shit. Just gotta give you boys some time. Give it some time, like I said, after the week after the next. After this week coming up, the week after the next, we're gonna start doing some teasers for what I'm gonna do with NCAA Football 25 as more news will come in. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Honestly, like I said, the game looks good. The game looks good. The game looks promising. Definitely, the main focus was to make sure it does not look like Madden, and it doesn't look like Madden. So, Might be some animations from Madden, but it's not gonna play like Madden. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, subscribe if you guys are new. Like I said, I got some shit on the way. Give me some time. Check out the ESPN 2K5 video I'm gonna be doing later on today. I actually gotta start working on that right now. And also check out the NCAA Football 06 video, Compton versus Texas. That will be the main event for the day. Other than that, man, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think about the gameplay. Let me know if you guys like the gameplay. If you guys like the new meter. If you guys don't like the new meter. If you guys like the scoreboard. If you guys don't like the new scoreboard. If you guys don't like the new wear and tear system, let me know and all that good stuff, man. But I'm back with TJ. Subscribe if you guys are new. Bell notifications so that we get more NCAA Football 25 updates in so that way you guys can be, notified when I start teasing stuff about the game. Because you guys know, with Team Brother being a thing, you guys know I'm going to do some shit. I'm going to do some fire shit with that. So, yeah. Let me know of anything. Back with TJ. Subscribe if you guys are new. I'm out. Peace. Game.